Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you've had a great day so far. If your day is just starting, I hope it turns out to be an amazing day for you. I hope the plans that you have set for the day all work out according to plan. And even when they don't, that you're able to manage it and able to still feel good about yourself, regardless of how the day turns out, because your day is not who you are. You are who you are, regardless of what happens during your day. But let's hope and expect the best things to happen for you today. I'm hoping along with you. My name is Tishola Shoson, and I'm interested in your balance and bliss. I help people find balance and bliss in any area of their lives, specifically areas of their lives that are important to them. Now, I recommend that as a person that you pay good attention to four specific and broad areas of your life. Now, those would be family and relationships, your career or business, your spirituality, and your health and lifestyle. Those four things broadly, I believe there are things, areas of your life that you need to pay particular attention to and be specific and intentional about. Because when all those are all right, then you're most likely going to be fine, right? So we've been talking quite a bit. This is episode 22, and it's been amazing. It's been an amazing 22 sessions, right, of sharing stuff, of learning new things, hopefully, of gaining insight, of picking up strategy, of solving specific problems for yourself, of challenging yourself to do more and become more, because like I like to say, your potential is limitless, right? Your potential is limitless. You're capable of an extraordinary life, and I want you to desire it and go for it. So we've been talking about learning. The last two videos we talked about learning new things every day, because it's important for you to exchange your time for new knowledge. The more you learn, the better you get. We've talked about increase, responding to use. The more you deploy your brain to learn, the better you get at any skill, because anything you need to learn to become better or to reach those goals, they are learnable, right? Someone has written a book, someone has shot a video, someone has discussed it. You're learning right now, right? So it's important for you to intentionally learn something new every day. Remember your E versus E ratio, your entertainment versus education ratio. Whatever is going to get you the results is where you're supposed to pay attention to. Now, we also talked about getting in touch with your area of passion or interest or a skill or of desire every single day. If you want to get better at something, you must make contact with it every single day. Now, today I want to talk about Jim Quick. I mentioned him, I think, in the last video, the last two videos. He is a memory expert, and he has developed a system by which, not developed a system per se, but he has an acronym, BFAST, which is a set of strategies that can help you learn anything faster and quicker. Now, who doesn't want faster and quicker and cheaper and more accessible and more effective, right? So he has been able to curate a list of methods or strategies or ways by which you can learn, or keys, 6 keys to learning anything, any subject faster, quicker, better, more efficiently. And that's what I would like to share with you today. You can check him out. He has an interesting idea to things about how your brain works and how all learning is state based, and that learning is tied to emotion, and that the fact that learning and emotion combined together will create a long-term memory. And I found it fascinating, so I wanted to talk to you about it today. If you haven't already sort out if you hadn't already sought out Jim Quick on your own. So BFAST, the acronym is BFAST. B stands for belief. We've talked about beliefs. We've talked about how important beliefs are, how important it is for you to believe that you're capable of anything, that you're capable of what you desire to achieve. We've talked about how you need to check why you believe what you believe. Now, you must believe that you can learn anything. If you allow yourself to stay in a place where you tell yourself, oh, I don't remember names, and that's that about that, guess what? You won't get any better at it. So you have to believe that you have the capacity to learn and retain and remember, and that your memory can be amazing. Now, Jim Quick also said something about memory, about the fact that there is no good or bad memory, but what you have are trained and untrained memories. Now that's interesting. So if you can train it, then it can get better. So you have to believe that your memory is trainable and that you can learn anything. E stands for, remember, be fast, BEFAST. E stands for exercise. Now, exercise by design releases endorphins in your body, and they keep you in a state of mind where your mind and your brain is fresh, and you're able to learn, you're able to approach any subject and retain information. So exercise, move your body, move your body, move around, and make sure you have a consistent exercise regimen, something that gets your blood pumping, your blood flowing to all those nooks and crannies of your body, right? Get yourself a gentle walk is where I recommend that you start, because if you're not used to regular exercise, then you don't want to approach high impact activities to start, right? So start with a gentle walk, and then you can walk it up to a run, maybe something more strenuous. You can do cycling or something, but if you haven't been moving your body, you want to start with something gentle, and then talk to your doctor. Okay, make sure you talk to your doctor before you attempt any serious exercise regimen. F stands for forget. Isn't it interesting? You're trying to learn, and I'm talking about forgetting. But yes, he said that you have to forget everything you know about the subject, because we've talked about what the logical mind of a person does, the things that you have come to accept and believe on a regular basis without even thinking about it. But he's saying separate yourself from those assumptions, right? Release those assumptions and come to the learning table with an open mind. Be open to learning anything. He said you must temporarily forget three things. Forget what you already know about the subject, forget anything that's not urgent and important, and forget your limitations. Fantastic three things to forget, isn't it? The first one, maybe a little bit difficult for you to forget, but if you forget everything that is not urgent and everything that is not important at that very point in time, then you're present, right? And when you're present, you're able to learn better. Your mind is clear, right? And then forget your limitations. Like we said, believe that you can learn anything. Forget that you're not a fast reader. Forget that you don't know this subject. Forget that someone said you find it difficult to learn. Forget what that teacher said. Forget what that neighbor, that colleague said. Forget. What you're there to do is to learn, and that's where your mind should be focused on at that point in time. A is for active. A is for active. Get involved when you're learning. Take notes, right? Don't be a passive learner. Learning requires your participation. Learning is not a spectator sport. You have to participate. You have to be present. Take notes. Write out ideas. If you're watching a video, for instance, something comes to you, take a pen, get your paper, write it out, right? The more involved you are, the more absorbed you will be. The easier it is for you the easier it will be for you to absorb that new information, and you're able to learn faster, quicker, easier, and all those things that we said earlier. So how can you be more active in your learning? Like I said, ask questions. If you're in a class, ask questions, get involved. Don't just lay back and hope everything will float in. It won't. Get involved, talk about it, ask questions, take notes. The more active you are, the more you will learn. S stands for state. Like I said, like he said, all learning is state-based, right? So you have to get yourself to the state where learning is easy for you. Now you know yourself, right? You know when you're slipping into a mood, when your emotions are not in the best place. It's important for you to be able to snap out of it because you want to learn, because this result is right here, right now, available to you. So you need to be able to do what it takes, isn't it? So you need to be able to snap out of a mood. You need to locate positive emotions in yourself such that your emotional state is makes you predisposed to learning. Now, get to know yourself better. Get to know how you feel when you're learning. Get to know how to take yourself out of where it's not empowering, that state of mind that is not empowering, into an empowering state where you're able to learn. Change your posture, change your breathing, check how you're sitting. All those things affect your emotional state, right? This is an area where Tony Robbins is an expert. So you want to look him up. so that you can learn a few things from him as well. So think about how you benefit from the information. Tell yourself, this is what I need to do right now. Charge yourself up, right? Because your emotional state is everything when it comes to learning. Now, T stands for teach. That is the most important one in my own opinion. T stands for teach. When you have learned something, teach another person. The more you teach it, the better you get at it. When you're able to teach something, it means you have mastered a concept. So give it your best shot. You have learned something new. Next thing that should be on your mind is passing on that information. The more you talk about it, the more you teach it, the better it sinks into your mind and into your subconscious, which is where you want it to be, so that you can deploy it when the need arises, right? So you are interested in learning, take note of these 6 steps. Be fast. B for believe, E for exercise, F for forget. F, I find the forgetting fascinating. F for forget, A for active, S for state, T for teach. It's important that you take note of all of this. I've deployed them and it makes sense to me, right? It makes sense to me. And maybe the teaching I'm doing is helping. I don't know. But I think it's important for you to take note of this and it will help you. So if it does, send me a message. Let me know. Let me know what you think of this and check Jim Quick out. There's a lot you can learn from that guy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Deshola Shoson. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm interested in your balance and bliss, like I said. But professionally, I'm a certified family systems engineering practitioner. I am a peak performance coach, and I'm here to support you. I'm here to help. That's why I do this. So have a lovely rest of the day. We will talk soon. And remember to be you, be brilliant, and be free. Bye-bye.